Yeah, so I'm just going to talk a little bit about phrasing. Jazz musicians are basically filthy scavengers with the magpies that go around stealing things, eating it, and then puking it up again in the form of jazz music. A friend of mine wrote something about how jazz musicians we're like the Borg from Star Trek. We assimilate entire cultures and add their identities to our own, and that's exactly what we do in a broader sense. And when we're playing in a group, we take our cues from the musicians we play with, from the room we're playing with, from our own instruments, all that sort of thing. So I'm just going to play a little bit over this Tom Harrell tune, and if I play anything that sounds interesting, I'll stop and talk about it, which may or may not happen. So when you're building phrases, think about it like you do when you read a good book, a good piece of writing. You don't see reams of phrases, reams of prose and words. You see groups of words with punctuation, paragraphs, and hopefully a whole narrative that has its own little twists and turns. Comma. 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 New sentence. I'm going to talk about an inconvenient truth here. A lot of people ask me about, because I play drums as well, does it influence your guitar playing? Well, yes, it absolutely does. And I'm sorry to tell you this, but you have to listen to the drummer, because they're providing a multitude of complexity in terms of the frequencies and the rhythm that they're providing. And there's so much that they're doing that you can latch onto when you're playing with a good drummer. This is a standard backing track, and you can hear that the way that the piano comping is, and the cymbals, the splash of the hi-hat is catching all of the chord voicings, and it adds to the synergy, and it adds to the conversation between the people playing in the group. Chromatic piece like this, it's not as hard as you think. You think about it in terms of, you've got this big change happening at the end of your phrase, and you know it's coming. It's like the elephant in the room, you can grab onto it. It's a big thing, chromatic shift. So you know it's coming, so it shouldn't really be that difficult. It's just a change in position, because it's not diatonic. A lot of these chord changes in this piece, every bar there's this big jump, but you know it's coming, so... voicings with the piano are quite chordal, and there's a lots of sort of chromatic shifting there. You can latch on. Take from the character of what you're hearing, take it, steal it, eat it, and puke it back up in the form of jazz music.